More people moved to Tennessee in 2020 than any other state. That significant growth fuels the economy, which leads to increased traffic and congestion, resulting in a demand for an enhanced and efficient infrastructure system. To tackle this challenge, we need a 21st century TDOT that can address the state's growth, expansion, and economy to meet the people's needs. That means we have to modernize the way we do business. That's where Integrated Program Delivery, or IPD, comes into play. Currently, TDOT is siloed into discipline teams, like the ones you see here. Silos representing planning, design, construction, operations, and maintenance. Let's go back in time for a minute.
Oftentimes, a driver only had one route to go, from point A to point Z. As he had more drivers on this road, the cars began to back up. Now turn those cars into projects, worked on in a linear fashion, pushing each project from one discipline to the next.
With an increase in demand for more and more projects, we won't be able to keep up with this demand. Just think, it's the 21st century, and innovation isn't slowing down. Traveling from point A to Z has become much more complex, and the routes have multiplied. Can you imagine using one of those old, folded paper maps? Do those things even still exist? Could you imagine using a paper map to plan your route with the amount of construction or detours that day-to-day motorists experience today? It would cause endless delays getting to your destination. But no sweat. Remember, we're in the 21st century where smartphones exist. When we plan a road trip or even a simple drive to a new friend's house, we type our destination into our smartphones and multiple routes are provided instantly. That's why Integrated Program Delivery is the 21st century TDOT. IPD takes an asset management approach to everything TDOT. Discipline teams will no longer have to make their own plan while not knowing what the other discipline teams are working on. Making a plan based on unknowns often causes delays, which leads to overspending, or resources waiting for direction, which causes unnecessary spending. Remember those silos we talked about? The disciplines still exist, but the walls don't. Experts from each discipline are working together, sharing information, planning for all resources needed for the project's life cycle. Having teams planning for the life cycle of projects will improve the delivery of scope, schedule, budget, and quality. As a project is identified, a project team of experts are assembled. A plan is developed and eventually becomes a construction project. A second project team of experts are then identified. Both teams continue communicating and sharing information throughout the project's life cycle, so lessons learned are recorded and used to innovate new, more efficient ways to deliver future projects. Project teams will ensure there is timely decision-making, focused resource allocation, continual risk identification and resolution, and flexible workflows to exceed project goals. With the implementation of IPD comes EPIC, empowering people, influencing culture, and the Project Delivery Network, or PDN. EPIC provides a reorganization of our current top-to-bottom job classifications and reduces layers of supervision, instilling a culture of accomplishment where employees are part of the big picture. PDN will provide consistency and transparency throughout the project delivery process, helping teams to be more reliable and efficient. It's about innovation, opportunities, and the ability to continually evolve in a rapidly changing 21st century.